Welcome to lesson 55 with A Course in Miracles. My name's Janet Melody, and today is another review period, and we're reviewing lessons from 21 to 25 today. So as always, I'm going to read each lesson quickly with the little brief information that goes underneath, and then just explain as well that this lesson will be under the links here, so if you click on the link below, you will find all the information to today's lessons, so you can read it at your own leisure. We're meant to basically look at each statement for about 2 minutes and give it our time, let it absorb into our mind, so we've really got it to take with us on our day-to-day as a toolkit, really, so that you can basically pick out one of these lessons to help bring peace to whatever's going on in your world. If you're feeling any disturbance, anything that's taking you away from peace, then use one of these lessons today just to bring you back into who you truly are. So let's get reading what the review lessons are today. So the first one, lesson 21, I am determined to see things differently. What I see now are but signs of disease, disaster and death. This cannot be what God created for his beloved daughter. The very fact that I see such things is proof that I do not understand God. Therefore, I also do not understand his daughter, which I see tells me that I do not know who I am. I am determined to see the witnesses to the truth in me rather than these which show me an illusion of myself. So I'm determined to see things differently. We want to see things as they really are, not the perception that we put onto them. That's the key here. It's about really getting our mind out of the labels, out of all of the definitions and things that we put onto everything, people, objects, everything. We want to see it differently. We want to see it from the eyes of love, which brings a brilliance to it that has been distorted by our thoughts, unfortunately. So it's shining it up again so we can see the truth of what it really is. The next lesson is 22. What I see is a form of vengeance. The world I see is hardly the representation of loving thoughts. It is a picture of attack on everything by everything. It is anything but a reflection of the love of God and the love of his daughter. It is my own attack thoughts that give rise to this picture. My loving thoughts will save me from this perception of the world and give me the peace God intended me to have. So what I see is a form of vengeance. Now it's funny talking about this because I was walking my dog today and he barks at everything, every person, dog. It's like he's quite an anxious dog. And he's got into this habit of barking at everything, so I'm trying to now train that out of him, and it's taken time, but it's funny. It's like I'll sit him down and then I'll get him to look at me and I'll say good boy when he's sort of focused on me, or if I have a stick or something, and it just keeps his attention off what he is perceiving as something that's going to get him. And the more I can calm him down like that, the more he can then go about walking with a much more peaceful manner. And it's the same, I think, as humans. Our thoughts, we're like barking all the time in our minds, bark, 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 all of this fear and upset, and we've just got used to it over the years. We've got used to barking in our minds and then creating all this crazy world outside of us. So this is about what I see as a form of vengeance, is about getting rid of that. It's not, if you see everything as an attack, you're going to constantly live from that place that everything's out to get you. And it's not. The world is at peace. So yes, remember that. What I see is a form of vengeance, and change it. The next review, 23. I can escape from this world by giving up attack thoughts. Herein lies salvation and nowhere else. Without attack thoughts, I could not see a world of attack. As forgiveness allows love to return to my awareness, I will see a world of peace and safety and joy, and it is this I choose to see in place of what I look on now. So just kind of what we've said about the dog barking, it's like I can escape from this world by giving up these attack thoughts. So my dog can actually escape feeling fearful by, realizing that nothing's out to get him, that the world is just a lovely place, and, he can then enjoy it much more without having to, panic at every passerby, every dog, everything. It's like, what was I barking at? So that's kind of what we've got to get to. What are we barking at in our minds? The next review, 24, I do not perceive my own best interests. How could I recognise my own best interests when I do not know who I am? What I think are my best interests would merely bind me closer to the world of illusions. I am willing to follow the guide God has given me to find out what my own best interests are, recognising that I cannot perceive them by myself. So yeah, when we know that we don't know what's the best for us, something deep within us does. And when we let go and trust within, it's like we've got to trust from the heart, not the head. We're too busy using the mind to take us off course. Whereas if we got back into our heart, then we'd be able to, really feel that guidance and follow where we're meant to go. The next final review is 25. I do not know what anything is for. To me, the purpose of everything is to prove that my illusions about myself are real. It is for this purpose that I attempt to use everyone and everything. It is for this that I believe the world is for. Therefore, I do not recognize its real purpose. The purpose I have given the world has led to a frightening picture of it. Let me open my mind to the world's real purpose by withdrawing the one I have given it and learning the truth about it. So yes, just again, like my dog, it seems like this dog analogy today. Once he's trained that, he doesn't need to bark and feel fearful when he's walking around, and that we learn ourselves that our minds are just causing us the anxiety, that we don't need to look at the world like this anymore. We can see it from a really kind, caring and loving place. Then the world will shift outside of us, because where the power comes from is within, not the external world. You can't change outside there until you change what's inside. So that's the 5 lessons today that we're reviewing. I am determined to see things differently. What I see is a form of vengeance. I can escape from this world by giving up attack thoughts. I do not perceive my own best interests, and I do not know what anything is for. So let go of all of those attack thoughts. Let your mind rest in peace, and you will find that your world will become so much better. So that's the practice for us all. I know myself, I've got to keep my mind in that place of just peace. And when it gets distracted with whatever, it's like I need to find something like art. I love doing art, so get involved in an art piece, or just change it. Think of something good, think of a good memory or whatever it is, and bring you back to that lovely place. Bring your mind back to its center, and just start seeing things as they really are. Allow, just even pray, I want to see things as they really are. And that's what we do want today. I do not perceive my own best interests. I do not know what anything is for. We don't know what the truth is. So let the heart show you. You'll feel your way through life. And that's so much better, It's just training ourselves to live a different way. That's what we're aiming to do with these lessons, with this course all together. So enjoy lesson 55, and we'll be back tomorrow for lesson 56. See you then, everyone. Bye.